Hello and welcome to this special interview. We at Weather and Radar India are very happy to welcome our guest, Professor Dr. Elena Surovyatkina, today. She's a distinguished physicist, climate scientist who's holding dual doctorates. She specializes in long-term forecasting of the Indian monsoon. And as a senior scientist at the Potsdam Institute of Climate Research, she was leading the Indian monsoon forecasting group. So groundbreaking work applies the theory of critical transitions to predict the onset and withdrawal of the monsoon in central India up to 40 and 70 days in advance, offering a crucial lead time for agricultural planning. In 2024, making a historical milestone in monsoon research, Professor Surovyatkina became the first scientist who successfully forecast the monsoon onset across half of the Indian subcontinent, which amounts to almost over 12 states, and that too with high precision. In 2025, closer to today, driven by passion to decode monsoon timing and commitment to accessible science, she founded Monsoon. That's the first company to forecast monsoon onset and withdrawal across all of Indian 28 states. And serving everyone from small farmers to large industries, Monsoon will provide region-specific forecasts as well as weekly weather updates, dry spell alerts, and guidance on, for example, optimal fruit sale and the timing for that, which would help a lot of farmers to make climate smart decisions. So we have been working with Elena since 2021 at Weather and Radar India and collaborated to disseminate her forecast to a wider audience. We also hope that we will continue doing so in the future. And now, without further ado, I'll hand over to Aishwarya to pose her first question to Elena.
Thank you.
So without any ado, I'll ask you the first question. So based on the current indicators, what is the forecast for 2025 Southwest monsoon season in India? Can Indian farmers expect a normal week or a strong monsoon this year?
So, in 2025, India expect above normal monsoon rainfall, whole India. However, some regions, including northwest and northeast India, they have below normal rainfall. And however, while such kind of statistics it's useful for government, it doesn't help so much for farmers. Farmers need to know when monsoon start, and they need to know 40 days in advance, because planning, this is crucial for farmers. So this kind of information, it's very important for them, and this is why I create Monsoon to help every farmer in India to go through monsoon.
Thank you. And then on to the second question. Will the 2025 monsoon bring more or less rain than usual in northeast India? And what should farmers there do to prepare for possible floods?
So, you know that now this is a so strong dry condition, heat waves on northeast and northwest of India. And why it happens? Why monsoon is not progressing? So, the main reason is the following, that currently the first typhoon of the year appeared in South China Sea. And this will result in intensive rainfall in South India, for example, Karnataka, but West India must wait when this strong typhoon disappear, and then monsoon will progress slowly from north west, the western part of India.
And then on to the next one. Could you explain the primary climate change related challenges affecting monsoon patterns and their impact on our agriculture? Furthermore, what factors contributed to the record setting extreme rainfall observed in India, the western coast, in May 2025?
So, high temperature are primary challenge associated with climate change. Droughts and heat waves result from this impact. The most important question, again, when monsoon start? So allow me to provide some example for farmers. Last year, 2044, I made precise forecast for onset of monsoon as a part of the experiment in Indian International Rice Research Institute in Bihar. So this project aimed to advance rice wheat cropping system in Bihar. And experiment results show that when farmers know when monsoon starts, it's increased productivity in 60%. So I again to emphasize timing is very important for planning for our farmers, and I will do my best to provide them this when monsoon start, when monsoon withdrawal. During whole period of time, I will take care about different extreme events, and also some tips of weather. So I'm happy to help every farmer in India.
Thank you. And can you explain monsoon breaks? And do you anticipate any this year?
So before to take monsoon break, I would like to come back to the May, month of May, what happens in the May. So on May 20, a very calm formation and progression of Indian summer monsoon began. The next day I noticed unusual acceleration and began searching for the coast. I discovered this coast in South Atlantic Ocean. If you can see my globus here, right here. So there is a strong anticyclonic circulation was moving toward to the South Africa, right here. And it was enhanced by very powerful southwest wind and which going around Antarctica, and this is the most greatest, strongest wind on the planet. And this atmospheric interaction generated a powerful northward flow along the east coast of Africa, right here. And then it's result into very strong flow of Indian summer monsoon, and it might be very strong precipitation, extreme event on coast of Western India, and in particular in Maharashtra. So on May 22, I realized that the situation might be very dangerous. And I immediately sent a warning to Indian Meteorological Department in Pune. And I posted the link on LinkedIn to draw attention to this extreme rainfall. So this kind of interaction between a very strong pattern around Atlantic, around Antarctic, it's very important factor that actually never have been done before to impact to the Indian summer monsoon, as far as I know. So the question is, why nobody find this kind of relationship between Antarctic and Indian summer monsoon in this months, in this May? Because there is a system problem. Every country has its own region for meteorological region. And for example, for India, this is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and south and northern part of Indian Ocean. So, but this kind of, they are not able to, they are not scientists. They are not, let me say, they have another duty to produce weather forecast. But this kind of connection, this is really a scientific problem. And we have to make research and to see how many this kind of event happens in the past. And anyway, we really have to observe what happens around South Africa and Atlantic, South Atlantic Ocean, because it might strongly affect to Indian summer monsoon.
Yeah, that was very insightful. Thank you. Then I think we will go back to the question about monsoon breaks. So, can you explain monsoon breaks and do we anticipate any this year?
So, actually, on the same day, on May 22, I was asked by Indian Meteorological Department what happens next. So I replied that Antarctic boost of pre-monsoon activity. This is what I'm calling what happens in India in May. Pre-monsoon activity. When it's this Antarctic influence comes to the end, this would be hiatus or break of monsoon advance. So what we have been observed right now, and currently this typhoon that I mentioned before also impact not progressing monsoon onset over Indian subcontinent. So this is why this is another cause of preventing this progress.
And then I would move to the last question. How is technology being used in farming in India today? And how do you see the future of Indian agriculture, especially the role of weather forecasting in it?
So Advantage of artificial intelligence technology include data resolution and calculation speed. So there is two advances. It's really working very well, for example, for cyclone tracking, because it's resolution, main point, and speed of the processing, the program working significantly faster. So, and then, for example, it's also strong related to floods, again about resolution. Which part of the landscape of the India really prone to the flood. So, and this is a really great advantage. However, there is no advantage in monsoon forecast, for example. And this model not able to produce monsoon forecast. I found alternative solution. So, and during last 10 years, I prove that this solution is working. I start from central part of India, then to Telangana, then to Delhi, and then I start to make it half of Indian subcontinent. And now I'm doing all 28 states of the country. So everyone from every state of India can go to my website and download monsoon onset forecast and different tips, and also different, for example, very soon it's going the period of time when what is the optimal time when to selling fruits. So I provide this period of time when it happens, because before monsoon onset, relative humidity is growing, and then sugar appear inside of the fruit. But it's only some period of time, like 1 week or 10 days, it will stay. And after that, it became spoiled. And this is why when it's very, when to know in different state, it would be different time. But I provide this period of time when it's best time for selling fruit. Additionally, this is also very important for different kind of industry. For example, there is a solar panel and also wind power generation. This company really need very much when to know when monsoon start, because all users has to be saved to get energy. But this company will know when monsoon start and make this management of energy production. It would be very useful for them.
Thank you. And I just wanted to ask a follow-up question. Have you seen the technology in India now growing in weather forecasting as well?
So I have to tell you that Indian meteorologists are maybe the best in the world. They're working very hard. They collecting data and they produce forecast using system, which actually the same system around the world. In US, in Germany, in India, in UK, the system absolutely the same. And this is actually big scientific question, how to make weather forecast more longer, more than 3, so 2 days is reliable. Third day, it's not already so much reliable. And after that, it's absolutely not reliable. So they're working very hard. I know many meteorologists and in India. I visit many IMD, and every year I have been in India and give a talk to Indian Meteorological Department in different states. So let me say, they're working very good for weather forecast. I provide monsoon onset and withdrawal forecast. So this is a different services, but I'm happy to provide Indian population with this service.
We are also very happy to be able to interview you. Just maybe one question from me as well about the languages. Are you planning to also offer services in regional languages for different parts of India?
Absolutely. What exactly I'm doing every day, especially northern part of India. And this is almost Hindi. I'm doing my report every week in English and language which actually used in this state. So everyone can use English or its own language. So now I know many with Google Translate, of course. I know many Indian languages, and also if you going to my website, you could also use language, and then all information would be in 9 of Indian languages there.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Dr. Surovyatkina. Thank you. And we wish you on behalf of Weather in Radar, all the very best for your venture. We are very glad that you are offering this service to the Indian farmers and the population at large. And we're also looking forward to our further successful collaboration with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was my pleasure to discuss with you. Thank you.